I'm gonna run down the as-is sale in Florida for you. So here we go. The as-is contract is a specific contract to an as-is sale. In that contract, the buyer has an inspection period. The buyer's gonna ask the seller for, I don't know, 7, 10, 15, 20 days, whatever the inspection period is gonna be, usually based on the property and how many inspections are gonna have to happen. But they're gonna have an inspection period. The buyer's gonna get the house inspected. They're probably gonna get a full home inspection. Most likely in that is gonna be the 4-point inspection, the wind mitigation for the roof. They can get the fireplace inspected, the chimney inspected, the pool inspected, the septic inspected, the well inspected. They can get everything inspected that they need. If something comes up on the 4-point inspection, on an as-is sale, which is going to stop the buyer from getting insurance, the seller may want to do those repairs and let this transaction move forward and let the buyer buy the house. The contract says the buyer has the right to inspect the property and cancel if they're not happy. It doesn't say the seller has to fix anything. But if you're selling a property and there's items on the buyer's 4-point inspection and you say, I'm not doing them, and the buyer moves on to another property and you cancel that contract, they get their good faith deposit back, and they move on to a different property, you put your house back on the market and look for another buyer, you now legally have to disclose what was in that 4-point inspection to your next buyer. And then they'll have to move forward knowing that you're not gonna do these repairs are needed, and they'll have to make their offer accordingly. If they're a finance buyer, you're gonna run into the same situation because they won't be able to get insurance and they won't be able to get their financing. So at that point, you're gonna be looking to sell the house for cash. Now, some of those repairs are gonna be minor little pocketbook hits that could actually make your transaction move forward and close. Whereas if you go the other route and you put it back on the market and find a new buyer, you may not get the same number. So sometimes the cost of repairs is much cheaper than the cost of loss on the next transaction. But that's it for me for today. If you're looking to buy or sell any real estate in Port Richey, Florida, give me a call. I'm always here to help.